private match?
Yeah. We're gonna get the name and password real quick.
Give me the page.
Oh, is it just me?
Yeah.
I got it then.
Actually, just all lowercase, no space, and don't choose the team yet. I'm gonna.
What's that? And keep filtering in. We got some more room. We got some standing room back here as well. We got some more seats too. Don't be afraid. Again, my students are afraid of the front row too. I don't know if it must be me at this point. So we got some room in the front row as well. So make sure you're coming on in. Make sure you got a view of the video boards that we have. Get the ahs and the oohs. Go ahead and take your pictures. Plenty of time for pictures in this space. Plenty of time for pictures in this space. We'll have a lot of time for exploration as well. I get to MC. You never know what's going to happen. You get a microphone in my hand, so maybe I apologize ahead of time, but sorry, I'm not really that sorry. You all are stuck with me for the next hour and a half or so. So again, welcome to the Gaming and Esports Center and the Schine Student Center. This is obviously the inside part of it. 5,800 square feet of AV integration, excitement, and gaming opportunities for all. Again, this is not just about our high-level competitive esports teams. That's obviously one of the focuses that we have here. But we'll talk about all the different elements of this space as we go and give you that chance to explore that on your own in a little while. But before we do that, we do want to show you a video that was made by one of our students, Will Delgado. Where is Will? He's still working, and he made this video. Give Will a round of applause, please. Will is a third-year student in Newhouse and Whitman. See, I got it right this time. And he made this video on his own. He's one of our students that works within the esports program, not as a competitor, not as a student in the major, but somebody that's refining their skills, and we're giving their opportunities to really hone that passion they have to work within esports from a different perspective. So it's really important that we really find opportunities for all students on campus. It's not just competitors, it's not just majors, it is every single student and community member at Syracuse University. And Will is a perfect example of that. He also runs the LLC, the Living Learning Community that we have, so he's heavily involved in a lot that we do. But before I keep blabbing, because my students get on me when I just start blabbing, I get paid to be a professor, so that's what I do. I know time, I know we got to get out. So what we'll do, I want to show a video, the video that Will made, again, completely done by him of the space. So I hope you enjoy what Will has put together for us.
Word esports. Well, I mean, the first thing that comes to most people's minds is gaming, but it's a lot more than that, right? It's beyond gaming, as our executive director would put it. It's business, it's management, it's event organization, it's content, it's media, it's broadcast.
I think the fact that the new Esports Center is in Schine, this is kind of like the almost like community hub, and to put the esports facility right on the first floor of that space, it really says something that this university is looking to make esports something bigger, something that we haven't quite seen before. I mean, and just to see how far we've come from that, right? A two-person operation in a dorm room to now this like massive state-of-the-art space made for this. What's better than that?
We get to run extremely good events in an extremely well-made facility. We got soundboards, we have a stage, we have multiple opportunities for multiple different games.
And Syracuse will take home tonight's crown, will take home this week's victory for the Esports champions. And here it is, Syracuse University grabs the spot.
I expect the future of Syracuse esports to be taken just as any other sport here on campus is, with the respect, with the love, with the community involvement, and with the craze of orange all around.
Again, give Will a round of applause for that. Will, thank you for making us look good. I appreciate that. I know it takes a lot of work to make me look good, so thank you for all you're doing for the program as well as other students around here. Again, it's not just about the competitors. It's not just about those studying. It's how do we find opportunities for students with passions in and through esports and gaming on campus. So that's just one of the many examples that we have. You're about to see another one. This one will be a more competitive one. For those of you that have never seen an esports match, there's a lot of different games that are played under this umbrella term esports. What you're going to see today is an exhibition of a game called Rocket League. Rocket League is one of our varsity competitions, one of our teams that we have on campus that we bring students in to compete against other schools from around the country. So you're going to see an exhibition with our varsity Rocket League team against our Syracuse University ROTC. So please give the ROTC squad a round of applause for being here. I guess we can clap for our varsity Rocket League team as well. Give them a round of applause too for being here. So this game is pretty simple to understand. There are much more complex games. Basically, this is 3-on-3 soccer with cars. If you don't know what that means, you're about to see it. Okay? It's really simple to follow, easy to understand. This is the most popular game in college around the country. This is what the most competitions have, is this game called Rocket League. Number of other games, but this is the most popular one and also the easiest to understand. So we wanted to demo this one. You're also going to hear two of our students that are in this glassed-in area over to the side doing the play-by-play and the color commentary. Right? So again, we involve students at every step along the way. Classroom learning is absolutely 100% beneficial. So is experiential learning. How do we augment that classroom learning with what they can do with that hands-on learning as well, to get them the experiences, to build up that resume, get them the skills that are transferable far outside of just esports and video games as well, okay? All right, so you're gonna see this 5-minute demo. We're only gonna play one match. And so to get us into it, Ryan, Carson, I'm gonna throw it to you guys.
Thank you, Joey, and welcome everybody to the Schine Gaming and Esports Center. We are very delighted to have you. I'm Carson, this is Ryan, and let's just get right into it. Ryan, what's our format tonight?
Format, best of one, so one match takes all in this SU ROTC and SU match here. It's great to be here, great to see what this facility, what this space can actually do when you put it all together, when you put the broadcast, when you put the production, when you put the competition right there, face in front of everyone. And that's what we get to see today, right? We get to see these two teams really put in that competition and see what Syracuse Esports is now and what will be in the future.
Yeah, this is not the end. There is a big future ahead for this program, like you mentioned in that video. Thank you again, Will. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
But nothing can really show it quite well, like a spectacle in front of the main show on that main stage. It is a beautiful space, and I am so delighted to see it. We've got plenty of good players from SU ROTC and the SU Esports squad, and we're just going to get right into it.
Yeah, speaking of beautiful Champions Field, for everyone curious, what is this random field we're on? Well, we're basically in year 3000. There are flying cars with a flying ball, and there is car soccer.
Yeah, in front, you're going to notice Gababy a lot here. Very talented Rocket League player. In front, Chrome Dome. On the other side, Tasty Toes. And that left side puts it forward. The middle Matrix God misses it. It's a good shot in front. He puts it wide to the left side over towards Chrome Dome. And you see just how well both of these teams play as a team. It's all about rotations in Rocket League. That ball's dangling right in the wrong spot.
Good little defense off the back crossbar. Will be a miss coming in, but a good defense coming in from SU ROTC. Great job here, but the pressure still on that blue side of the field. Syracuse Esports, Mr. Lindell, full boost here, looking for something. The flip reset comes in, but won't be able to find the connection onto the ball.
Yeah, it's a good clear by Matrix as he gets SU ROTC in the offensive end for the first time. Lindell with a pinch to clear it, goes off the right side. Here's a centering pass as Luther gets bumped out of the way and barely put wide. Right in front again, Lindell goes for the whiff. I think he was trying to pinch it there and just didn't see Luther also doing the same thing and trying to pinch it as well.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Both of these teams looking to try to read the other one, right? Seeing what they can take advantage of, looking for that pinch, looking for that advantage on this ball. But it's a little bit of a struggle right now, right? Both these teams are just so unpredictable in their rotates, and that's what makes both these rosters extremely good, right? We've seen here 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Ball barely misses the goal there. S2 ROTC still playing a very defensive game. They need to find some offense here, Carson.
Yeah, and what offense you're going to see from the other side, Gababy on the Syracuse Esports side, is one of the best players in Rocket League flat out and is a wonderful person to have around. Unfortunately, the video board did attack him earlier in the week, but Gababy, on the offense, pinch off the top side, that ball's still in the center. Moving towards it is Luthern as Towers gets it in the top right, and he scores! Towers, the first goal of the game opening at 2 minutes in.
First goal, nice little touch goes from Gababy, and some great passing play coming out from your Syracuse Esports varsity roster. Very well played overall there, and you like to see it, right? I mean, you were mentioning, right? Gababy, a player that is overall one of the best in Rocket League. I believe we were talking about earlier, top 24 in RLCS. For everyone curious, that is professional Rocket League esports. That's where Gababy comes from. That is his background, and you can see it not only in his individual play, but that team play. Right over to Towers there, finding a nice goal, and once again, we're seeing some good plays coming out from him.
The guy is a spark plug, and you're going to see that in front with another chance. That ball is centered. Luther bumped away by Lindell as he puts it towards his own end. That's a good clear by Towers, though. 2-on-2 in the other end. Crone will pinch it off the wall. It's not successful, though, as that ball's still in a dangerous zone. Doan towards the other side. He's headed towards the Syracuse Esports goal as Towers gets it cleared. Very luckily for them.
Yeah, we see here about 2.5 minutes left, halfway through the series. The goal is open, and Towers from center field finds a beautiful goal there. Syracuse ROTC not quite able to find that rotate in time. You do see Matrix is there, but the boost not in their favor, not able to get that car up and off the ground. And because of that, Syracuse able to find another goal perfectly laid out for them. 2-0, 2.5 minutes left, though. A lot can happen in a game of Rocket League.
And this is one of those things. Toes on a breakaway, has a 2-on-1 odd man rush. Ball is up towards the air, though, as it's a good clear from ROTC as Gababy puts it towards the other side, letting Lindell get a chance at that ball. There's a long shot off the crossbar. Real close for Lindell. That's another centering pass from Gababy. Once more in front is Toes and Lindell waiting the offense or defensive end.
Yeah, Matrix looks for a dribble there, but will be sent off by the side of Syracuse Esports on that varsity end. Matrix now ball in the favor, but Towers ready for that defense. Player that we've seen really shining so far off that team play and off of this play as a whole. The joys of these show matches here, Carson, you can see these players for what they are here to do, right? They're here to be the best.
Yeah, and playing with a team like this is a really, really cool situation for Rocket League, as you've got some contesting up front. Lindell put wide, but it's a triangle. You have to rotate. You have to do it right.
Yep.
You're playing a big circle, and you're just trying to figure it out with your team. Communication has to be perfect. One small slip, one commit to the ball that doesn't need to be there. As Gababy with a bit of a freestyle from his own end, pinches it in the middle, makes one miss. Tasty Towels from midfield, goes up and over. That's a goal. 3-0 Esports.
Tasty Towels, once again, that's 3 going in for Syracuse Esports there. Beautifully well done. A nice little shot up and right to that top left of the goal. Beautifully well done, beautifully well placed coming out from Syracuse Esports. Syracuse ROTC, they're being a lot more aggressive here, and we're seeing that, but those rotates, right? You've got to be careful on that boost advantage. You've got to be careful of where you're playing yourself, right? Just like in normal soccer, you got to have those rotates on so you can catch that ball whenever you need to play defense.
Yeah, and the cool part about this facility is you can see all that teamwork in play as Crone goes up top, puts it towards Lindell, but he gets that ball out of the defensive end for just a moment. Lindell, though, has that ball on the other end, is a good aerial player, leaves it to fall, though. Tow's on the bottom. See a triple commit from us, ROTC, which is just one of those things, you just talk about it. You're having a conversation and trying to figure out what everything is going on at such a high speed that these guys have to be perfect. They have to spend so much time together, and you can see that in this facility as the presentation is just excellent. You can get a look into the players as Gababy puts it towards the goal. That's going to go off the left post as they get pushed slightly.
Yeah, now Syracuse ROTC on their offensive end will be Crondon to send it down, and now Luther can't quite find it, but Matrix is there in center field. Syracuse going to be forced to play this defensive side here as the ball is just back and forth. 10 seconds left here, Carson. Syracuse Esports, a great performance. ROTC has the time. 0 seconds will stay as long as the ball is in the air.
Looks like a tough chance to score from here, but if anybody can, it's these guys. Lindell getting the ball received from Gababy, who gives it to Towers in front, but lets it go to the right. That's the sportsman move. Really, really good show match, and I love the presentation. There's so much in this space here that you can watch. You can really get a feel of how the players are doing, and you know, it's excellent.
Absolutely. You guys see a wonderful show match between these two teams. A big thank you to both of them. And obviously there's a lot more going on today, Carson, but that's going to wrap it up for us. I think Joey's got some more remarks to say, so we're going to be done from here from the casting booth. Thank you all again for being here today.
Thanks, guys. Always more remarks. More remarks for everybody. Always more remarks. No, thank you very much. Thank you guys for being up here. ROTC, great job competing against these guys. Really appreciate your effort in being here. Varsity team, that's all you got? What are we doing? What kind of trophy is that? Is that a Counter-Strike trophy? It's not a Rocket League trophy. I think we got some work to do. No, we're about to get a lot more trophies around this place. That game, if you get a chance, try it. It is so hard to do what they just did. It might look easy. That's why they're here to practice and do this, because it's not near as easy as it looks. And so what we'll do now is we're going to give everybody the opportunity to explore this awesome space that we have. Okay, I'm going to kind of point out a couple of different places that we have here. If you're looking for a demonstration or something to do, look for our students. Our students will be placed at each of the different parts of this facility to demonstrate and talk about all the different gaming opportunities that we offer in this space. So we've got tabletop gaming that will happen over in this back area here. Of course, we've got PC gaming, some of which you just saw will be happening on this side over here. Please get a chance to check out the casting booth where Ryan and Carson are, as well as the control room, the production control room. This is like a Newhouse Light is the way we wanted to build it out, because we wanted our students having that chance to understand the equipment, the hardware, the software that is also similar to what Newhouse has in place. So make sure to poke your head in that spot as well. Down on this side, we're going to say classic, not old school, arcade area. So we've got an arcade area with a cabinet in it that our students will be demonstrating some of those really classic arcade games that we all played growing up. There are some virtual reality booths. Again, more demonstrations and experiences in virtual reality. If you've never tried it, try it out. You also don't worry about the way you look, by the way, if you got a headset on, because you might feel like you look awkward, and you probably do, but that's okay. Go for it anyway. And then we've also got the console gaming area back here, especially with our Smash Brothers team, who'll be showing off some Smash Brothers. I think we got college football up as well. Looks like Syracuse has beaten West Virginia in that game, or is beating them 21-0. So that's what I'd like to see over there. So we've got that demonstrated as well. And so for the rest of the time, I want to make sure that you have a chance to talk to our students, talk to our staff, talk to each other about this space, about the opportunities that we have here in and through this space, and the commitment we have that makes Syracuse such an amazing place to be, a destination for faculty, for staff, and especially for those current and future students that we have coming through here in a number of programs we have, not just esports, not just sport management, not just through Newhouse, but through so many incredible programs that we have at this university and incredible administrative support starting right from the top. One more hand for Chancellor Siverud to have this vision and support for what we do here. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Also, don't forget, there is food. We do have a reception upstairs, so if you're getting a wee bit peckish, we do have some food upstairs in room 304, A, B, and C. There will also be students up there for you to talk to and engage with about what the experience in an esports program is like, competitively, with professional development, as well as academically. So make sure you find some students to talk to. They're a lot more interesting than I am. And make sure that you also check out the video that we have on our YouTube channel, which is where we curate all of our videos, our content that our students are producing. Syracuse Esports right there on YouTube, Qs_Esports on social media, Twitter, X, whatever it's called these days, as well as Instagram. I'm not even sure what TikTok is going to happen after Sunday, so I'm not even going to say that right now. And so make sure to check us out on our socials. It's the best way to keep up with what we have going on, events that we are also announcing. I hope you enjoy this space. I hope you get the chance to explore the space on your own, casually. Come and ask me questions. Come and find some of our amazing students and ask them questions, as well as our staff. But please, don't let this be the last time that you're in this space. Come check out our varsity matches, where we play much more than just Rocket League throughout the week against other Division I, Power 5 schools around the country on a nightly basis. Come check it out sometime to see not just what Rocket League, but what Overwatch, what Counter-Strike, what Call of Duty, what Valorant, what those games look like, Smash Brothers as well. Those are the games that we compete in on a nightly basis. So don't let this be the last time. Please come back sometime. Come find me, ask me any questions, find some students, enjoy yourselves for the rest of the time today. And thank you for being here, and I hope to see you again soon.